Hey there, Magus Academy students, this is your Headmaster Dark Magus 1990, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X. As you guys may have remembered last time, we were continuing exploring the Omega Ruins, and we fought Ultima Weapon, and we did get Albed Primer number 26, and we're back here on Sid's ship so that we can talk to Rin. So, you just head right outside of the cockpit, and Rin is just right there.
Lady Yuna has become quite the summoner.
And he has something for us.
A gentle
after
nature,
telling us
yet
story.
strong as steel. She reminds me of her parents.
Yuna's old man was a priest of Yevon, but he married an Albed, huh?
Lord Braska wanted peace between his people and ours. He would occasionally visit the home of those days.
So that's how he met Sid's sister?
They ran off together into the night.
Sounds like love. Wow, Sid must have been furious.
Yes, he wouldn't talk to her after that. But when Yuna was born, they made up again. His sister took off for home at once. But then her ship.
Sin.
That incident turned Lord Braska down the summoner's path.
Everything leads back to Sin.
But you'll put an end to it.
With a vengeance.
I pray for your success. If there's anything I can help you with in the future, just ask.
Ace, wing topped.
Janokut. Wiraja fam may not windukya.
Eiko, uluwi guftranelg.
Dat regdra tjofunt lusa, drid falum timgu edix wowik et hat.
Ace ribidu.
Rana emnakad, du lukne dimida winchelag.
And with that, we get 99 Underdog Secret.
Drigly.
Now, in between episodes, I did some more stuff, and, I actually wound up customizing more of Riku's weapon. I didn't give her any strength, actually. I wasn't looking at my notes like I should have. But instead, I gave her Gillionaire, which will give us more gil, I think. And with the Underdog Secret, we're gonna put double overdrive on, which is gonna be really helpful. So, let's see. Okay, everybody's at full overdrive, but, make sure that Riku, Waka, and Tidus are all on comrade mode for this specific reason. Well, I've been talking about Omega Weapon and all that stuff, so we're gonna be going to save, just in case anything happens, of course. I'm just saving over random save files from now on. I'm just like, I don't care anymore. But we are going to be going back to where we confronted, where Ultima Weapon attacked us, I believe. Why did I show this part? Oh well. I was just editing and I was like, do. But we are here by, I walked past, where we fought Ultima. You know, you just go to the place where we were last time, and then you just head straight. And on the left-hand side, I'm going to be going, for each area, for each, circle arena thingy that you go to, you'll run into a random monster. So, just, you can fight to gain the AP, but, you know, I just fled because, you know, we're going to be... Well, I don't think there's a point for me to fight these monsters here, considering we're going to be fighting monsters that give us higher AP, later on, so, well, when we go to fight Sin. So, you gotta head all the way down to the end, and that fiend right there, I'm trying to remember his name. He will automatically cast haste on himself, and, you know, make sure that you have first strike so you can cast haste on everyone, or to just run away. So, that's pretty much it. And then, that other fiend is known as a Gemini. We'll be running into those later when we fight Sin, so don't worry about those. I'll explain those a little bit later on. So just keep going all the way down. Man, it feels like Dante's Inferno. except of going up, you're going down. Or wait, I'm trying to remember the story of Dante's Inferno. Didn't Dante go down into the depths of hell? I'm trying to remember. If any of you guys know, let me know. Please. It'll help out quite a lot. So, those were Defender X. Those were Defender Z's. I think they're the same as Defender somethings. But, equip everybody with their stuff. Titus have first strike, I believe. And, yeah.
It seems we rate his personal attention now.
Now, I'm gonna let you guys know that this fight took me about 25 minutes to half an hour, if I remember correctly. So, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna use Riku's Mix Overdrive and take a Stamina Tonic or some other. I'm gonna leave, we're gonna increase everybody's hit points. Well, we're gonna double them, and then we're gonna be using Heiska. When doing this fight, the first thing you always do is you double Waka, Titus, and Riku's hit points, and then use Heiska. Now we're gonna have Waka use a Mega Potion, just so they can save 7,000 hit points. Why? Because Omega, he's
Come on, everyone, look sharp.
he's a heavy hitter. Considering that we're not using like any beyond HP limit abilities or anything like that, we're gonna need extra help. So you see how he dealt like about 5,000 damage. If Riku didn't have double the hit points, she would have died by now. So we're gonna be using Mix. Hopefully, if I am paying attention to the screen correctly. And we're going to be using a thing called Trio of 9,999, which requires Wings to Discovery and Doors to Tomorrow. So, damage will be maxed out, your HP, well, your healing things will be maxed out to 9,999. Oh yeah, he's gonna get it, Waka. So, use attack reels, use slice and dice, you'll be golden. So, here we go. Now this fight is pretty long, so I'm probably going to be running out of things to talk about, so I'll probably be rambling, doing my usual derpy maggie stuff, or derp. So, I like Slice and Dice a little bit better than Blitz Ace. Just because, Slice and Dice has a quicker recovery time for the character. So, if you see on the right-hand screen where the turn order is, you see that Titus will be going after Waka. If it was Blitz Ace, he probably would have been down like 2 or 3 sections lower. So, we're gonna have Riku steal, and we get Gambler's Spirit from Omega, and ow. Ow. Poor Waka. Oh, poor Waka.
I foresee no difficulty.
I suppose we're gonna use a, Phoenix down on Waka there, so that, he can get back up into the fight. And then we'll go ahead and cast Heiska, I think.
This is
Why did I
bad.
cast Haste? I should have casted Heiska. I don't know. Oh, it was so that, I could get Waka. So that I can get Orin out quicker. So, we're gonna be using a stamina tablet on Waka. I should have healed Waka first. So, I do believe the Trio of 9,999 does wear off eventually. I am not so sure. Just make sure that you have Trio of 9,999 active at all times. Because, like I said, we don't have anything that can break HP limit except for Bahamut, Anima, and the Mega Sisters. And using Quick Hit really helps out as well, so, I suppose we're going to be using a Chocobo Feather to cast Haste on Waka. Not so sure what's going to be going on here. Or a Chocobo Wing. Alright, Chocobo Feather it is. So, after showing off the basic strategy, everything's gonna be sped up, and, you know, this song will loop over and over and over and over again. So, I do want to switch out party members, just so that everybody gets ability points, and, so they can level up, and I can work on their spirit grid, and I'll have Orin use Entrust on Riku, and with Entrust, I send all of my overdrive gauge to the character that I desire, so I should have used a Quick Hit though. But the nice thing about Orin right now is that he has over 7,000 hit points, so he'll be able to survive just fine. So, yeah, we're good. We are good. So, I'll make sure that Tidus and Rocky use Quick Hit if they don't have their overdrive gauges full, because that will help a lot. And make sure that you use Ethers so that everybody has empty to use. And we're going to be using the trio of 9,999 again, from what I can tell. So, you know, just get your basic setups and, you know, always have a backup plan.
Super duper ouch ouch item coming up.
Oh, Riku. Always making me laugh. What will we do without you? So, also, use Lancet as soon as you get Kamari out, because he learns the last ability, Nova, well, the blue magic, or Bronzo Rage, or whatever you want to call it. And you do get a trophy for that. When I was recording this one night, I got the trophy for Blue Mage Master or something like that. I don't remember the name of it. I'll look at it later, but not right now. So, he does know Ultima. Crap. Mega Phoenix, please. Oh my god, that was terrifying. So, unfortunately, Waka is the only one that has a trio of 9,999 active in the party as we speak. So we're gonna have to bring out Tidus to cast Hasteca one of these rounds. Yeah, so that we can switch out with switch Kamari out with Waka again and all that fun jazz. This fight without any break damage limits or break HP limits, it's a pain in the ass. I'm just gonna leave it at that. So let's see, what else could I talk about? Oh my god. In the international version, in the HD remaster version, Omega Weapon has 999 HP, so almost 1 million hit points. That is why it takes so long. And here we go, speeding up the video. So, it may look a little bit funny, so, honestly, it's not bad. Eventually, I will be doing, one of Riku's other combination abilities called Null All that gives Null Blaze, Null Tide, and Null Shock to all party members. You see, it's actually called Neutral All, so yeah, it helps because Ultimate Weapon can use, Omega Weapon, my bad, I apologize. Omega Weapon can use that attack. Can use any attack, elemental attack, and be sure that you have Shell and Protect on all your party members. It will help tremendously. So that's one thing that I really wanted to address as well. And you know, Omega Weapon will use his Shimmering Ray, his Ultima spell, and he will actually use Nova to tell you guys the truth. It can be pretty nasty. So, yeah. At least, I'm doing okay. So I'm making sure that everybody has their hit points up to par so that we can continue fighting. So it's, there's really not much to talk about. Omega can also use Demi, which can be very scary, especially when it can cut a quarter of your hit points. And then, Omega Weapon could be like, oh, guess what? Instant death. You're gonna freaking die by my Shimmering Rays, bitches. So, yeah, that's it. Now, Omega Weapon is one of many super bosses in Final Fantasy X HD in the international version. I already talked about a little bit about the Dark Aeons and then we're fighting Omega Weapon. I wouldn't count Ultima Weapon as a super boss though, because he's just a super dumbed down version of Omega. There are the Monster Arena creations, which I do somewhat consider them super bosses. We'll be covering that eventually. And then there is the last one. I know it's not that big of a spoiler. I believe the name is Penance, which he's supposed to be a whole lot harder than Omega. But honestly, like I said, I'm going to be minoritizing, putting the post games as a minority after finishing up the main story. Considering that we're almost done with the main story after doing Omega Weapon, then we go inside Sin and finish the game, and that'll be it. So, from what I saw when I was in the videos being sped right now, I saw that Waka does have full break, so I am really golden on that, and I believe that is Nova. I couldn't read it because of how fast. Yeah, it's Nova. That is talking about a pain in the ass. So, take a look. We're already in the yellow, and that's not good. So, it's a good thing we have Tree of 9,999 equipped, because we probably would have been dead, like, right about now. And I probably, if it was live commentary, I probably would be screaming, like, what the fuck, are you died? Like, in Castlevania Lament of Innocence. Honestly, I'm gonna say that is probably one of my favorite moments in Lament of Innocence when I was, fighting the the super boss of the game, the Forgotten One. Why was I thinking Omega Weapon? Leon Belmont wouldn't last long against, Omega Weapon, to tell you the truth. Like it or not, any fans of Leon Belmont, but my favorite Belmont, to tell you guys the truth, is Trevor Belmont. He's a badass. As cool as Jost Belmont is, Simon Belmont being like the very first Belmont, like, to be created in the Castlevania franchise, Trevor just takes the cake for me. So it's, everyone else has their own opinion, and Omega Weapon can use break, which is why I have everybody with stoneproof armor, because, like I said, I find stone status to be more terrifying in Final Fantasy X than any other Final Fantasy game. I mean, there is Slow Petrify in Final Fantasy IV. I think there's Slow Petrify in other Final Fantasies except for 10. But Slow Petrify is very easy to deal with, just to be honest. Because, like, you have a certain amount of time until your party member turns to stone. And, you know, it's very easy to deal with, but full-on petrification, I think, is more of a challenge. Even if you have haste on your characters, an enemy or boss can be faster than the person that has haste on, which kind of finds it an inconvenience. I know it's supposed to be an RPG, I know it's supposed to be challenging, but, you know, it's just one of those things. Now you gotta think about it, like, you're using haste to keep up to par against your strongest opponent. And for example here, the Omega Weapon, which by the way, we are almost done, so probably in about another couple rounds, Omega Weapon will die. So just gotta keep our hit points up, keep our MP up so we can use quick hit, and we'll be good to win. So it's gonna take a little bit, you know. Like I said, it took me about like 25 to 40 minutes for me to fight this boss and make this video. Well, to record the video because of how long the fight is. I mean, I knew what I was getting into. So it's... I don't know. All in all, I did enjoy making this video. I actually had a fun time fighting this boss. Now he may be in a top 10 video eventually when I start doing top 10 videos, top 10 fight videos, and the like. But I think after we're almost there. And I believe that should be it, you know. I know I was doing a lot of editing and all that fun stuff, but I'm pretty sure that Waka's gonna end Omega Weapon. So, yeah. Waka did it. Bravo to you, sir. You are the ultimate Pokemon master. Except that you didn't catch Omega Weapon, which is basically kind of a Mewtwo in this game. But, after the end of the fight...
I'm on a roll!
Yes, you are. But, at the end of the fight...
Find your peace on the far
you are forced all the
Leave
way
Spira
back
to the living.
To the, hypocrite. You're forced all the way back to the beginning of the dungeon. And if you want that item, then you're gonna have to go all the way back, which means you gotta use your peaceful armlet, and which is what I'm going to do. So, there we go. So we're gonna equip Kamari with the peaceful armlet, and we're gonna be going to the, back to Omega's lair. And what do we get out of it? Hello? What do we get out of it? Titus. A magic sphere. So if you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up, leave in the comment section below, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and if you're new to my channel, subscribe to my channel and join the Magus Academy community. This is Dark Magus 1990, signing off, and as always, have an awesome day!